This story opens with a young woman named Sarah, whose faith is shaken after a long-awaited promise from God remains unfulfilled. She feels disillusioned and wonders if God truly cares about her or if his promises are empty words. Sarah confides in her best friend, Mary, who offers words of encouragement but finds herself struggling to reconcile her own doubts with her faith. Determined to find answers, Sarah decides to reach out to her pastor for guidance. They engage in a meaningful conversation, delving into Sarah's doubts and exploring the concept of God's timing and his faithfulness. The pastor shares stories of biblical figures who faced similar struggles and how their faith remained steadfast. Sarah is left pondering the pastor's words, but still feels a sense of unease. As Sarah continues to grapple with her doubts, a series of unexpected events occurs. A close friend experiences a personal tragedy, prompting Sarah to reach out and offer support. Witnessing her friend's unwavering faith in the midst of suffering challenges Sarah's own perspectives. She begins to question whether her focus on her own desires is hindering her ability to see God's bigger picture. Sarah dedicates herself to prayer and Bible study, seeking God's guidance and seeking to understand his will. Through this process, she rediscovers the importance of trusting God's timing and learning to let go of her own expectations. She begins to find a renewed sense of hope, realizing that God's promises are not always about immediate fulfillment but about a greater plan for her life. In a surprising turn of events, Sarah receives news that her long-awaited promise is about to be fulfilled, but not in the way she expected. It's a different kind of blessing, one that she initially struggles to accept. Through prayer and reflection, Sarah realizes that God has chosen to work in her life in a way that far surpasses her own limited understanding. Sarah shares her newfound perspective with others, encouraging them to embrace God's promises even when they seem distant or uncertain. She testifies to the transformative power of faith, urging others to trust in God's timing and to believe in the power of his word. The story concludes with Sarah living a life of purpose and fulfillment, having learned to walk by faith, not by sight, and to trust in God's plan for her life.